And there's someone I'd like to talk about the science and our products that embed that science. She's had 40 years as a restorative dental hygienist. She's a gold associate with Max with 10 years of experience with the company. She is a respected international speaker and trainer. And I love when she talks in front of an audience because she's a science geek like me and can make it all understandable. And what really turns her on is the power of our science and how our products deliver benefits to people throughout the world, and she is passionate about that. Please welcome Jasmine Tavares.
So welcome again, everyone. As John said, my name is Jasmine Tavares, and I learned about Max 10 years ago when someone came to me and asked me to do some research for him. His 75-year-old mom had been in bed for a year. She started taking these products, and 3 months later, she was exercising. She told him she felt 25 years younger. She was traveling, and she wanted him to take her dancing. He said, I can't get over the change in my mom. What is this stuff? I do research for him, and the more that I do the research, the more that I found out, wow, this is the most important health and wellness breakthrough we're going to see in our life. Because you're going to learn about something tonight called glutathione. And for 40 years, doctors have been trying to figure out how do we raise glutathione, not inside our body or our blood only, but inside our cells. So you're going to learn a little bit about the science. I promise you, it's going to be memorable, it's going to be fun, and it's going to be something that that'll be informative and you'll be able to take with you, because every single person in this room needs these products, and every single person in the world will benefit from these products. So here we go with the science, but fun. Did you know we have 70 trillion cells in our body? Every single day we produce 40 million new cells. If you have high levels of glutathione in your cells, you'll be healthy. If you have low levels, you have health issues. Anybody here heard about glutathione? All right, some people have. Glutathione is something that we naturally produce. It's a protein, we make it, we have it in every single cell. It's our #1 antioxidant, so it gets rid of free radicals. It's our #1 anti-inflammatory. 97% of everything that goes wrong with us happens when our cells are inflamed and they can't heal. It helps to detoxify our cells. I'm talking about mercury, arsenic, whatever that you're exposed to, and as John said, there are 80,000 chemicals that we're exposed to over the course of our lifetime. It will help to detoxify those. The thing with dealing with oxidative stress is that oxidative stress is what happens when we're exposed to all of this and we can't fight it off, and that's what causes aging. So we now have a product that can actually reverse that, and I used to tell people that our products slow down the aging process. I have no doubt in my mind that they reverse them. So anybody here want to live to be 100? I'm going to live to be 100. I know I'm going to be a centenarian. All you guys that want to live to be 100, come, we're going to party. We're going to dance when we get to be 100. But that's the kind of difference it can make. The benefits of glutathione. If you have high levels of glutathione, the first thing you're going to notice is that you have more energy. You're going to sleep better. Anybody here have problems with sleeping or know somebody that does? I had it for 34 years. No more issues with that anymore. Share this with people that have trouble with sleeping. They're going to love you for the rest of their life. It helps to detoxify us, as I said. The first organ that it heals is your liver. Our liver is like our washing machine in our body, so it helps to get rid of the toxins. But it helps with every single organ and every cell. But the ones that people notice the biggest difference with are their eyes, their ears, their heart, their lungs, their liver, their kidney, their skin, and their brain. It reduces the effects of stress. I know nobody here has any stress. I know that life is easy. But for those of you that know somebody that has stress, honestly, even if people are agitated and you just see them that they're tense or they're driving in the car, when people start taking this, all of a sudden they're calm. So it's a phenomenal product in the sense that it helps to get rid of that and balance out our life. As I said, it improves the skin and enhances athletic performance. Anybody here work out? Know anybody that works out? Within the first 10 minutes of exercise, we actually deplete our glutathione levels by over 40%. And when you start taking these products, you will actually have more energy, you will have more stamina. Our products are amazing because, and I'll talk more about all the certifications that we have, but professional athletes and Olympians can take our products, and I'll address that more. There are over 149, that says 148. Today, there are 149,747 studies, because I like research, I checked yesterday. There are that many studies on glutathione. For most of you, that's a number and it doesn't mean anything. To give you a sense of comparison, vitamin C, everybody knows that, 64,000 studies. Vitamin D, 78,000. There are, like I said, almost 150,000 studies. This is an area of research that is very, very intense because it's so valuable. Bad news about glutathione. That big red arrow, that's our glutathione levels depleting. As we talked about, why do our glutathione levels go down? Natural aging, we lose it. The toxins that we're all exposed to, air we breathe, water we drink, food we eat, laden with toxins, genetically modified food, green harvested food, all those things that we're exposed to lower our glutathione levels. Stress, as I talked about, if people have a lot of alcohol consumption, poor diets, a lot of people are rushing, so they do fast food and they don't actually eat properly. But even if you ate food that you would purchase and cook at home yourself, the difference between our food today and what it was decades ago is that today you have to eat 69 peaches to get the vitamin C of one peach back in the 60s. That's the difference with our food. And pollution, again, that's just, we're exposed to it all the time. So as these glutathione levels are depleting, we notice that more and more people have health issues. I'm gonna bring your attention to the chart on the upper right corner. That arrow that goes from the top left to the bottom right, that represents our glutathione levels. Typically, we have high levels of glutathione up until about the age of 20. Unless a child maybe has some childhood illnesses or conditions, most people have high levels of glutathione until the age of 20. Every decade after that, we lose up to 15% of our glutathione, and when we're 50, we have half of the glutathione that we did when we were 20. When we turn 50, all of a sudden, I remember my patients in the dental office. It's all of a sudden, I'm tired, or I have this, or I have high blood pressure, or I have high cholesterol, all these issues. That happens because glutathione levels are depleted. That line at the bottom that goes from the bottom left going to the upper right, that's oxidative stress and all these factors that we're exposed to, and that increases over the course of our lifetime. And there's that crossover point that you will see for people typically in their 50s, and today we're seeing the fourth decade, or the 40s, where they're just tired. And there are 74 different diseases that he discovered in the early 80s that happen when we have low glutathione. I encourage you to go through this list and look and see who you know in your life that has some of these conditions, because these are the people that you can make a difference for. This, in the early 80s, was 74. Today, we know that there's 125 different conditions that people develop because of low glutathione. So, like I said, this is an area of research that is huge. This is compiled from the National Institute of Health database. And that is legitimate science that's research in the world of medicine. So that's available for anybody that wants to find out a little bit more of it. But guess what? It's not all doom and gloom. We have a solution. There's a compound called ribosine, and Dr. Nagasawa that we heard about earlier has done over 25 years of research. Actually, his research started in the early 70s. And what he has developed is a molecule, a compound, that actually helps to raise our glutathione, but not in our body or only in our blood. It's actually in our cells. So what we do is we're taking, I tell people it's like little Lego pieces. And because glutathione is made up of 3 proteins, 2 of them we have a lot of, the third one's missing, and that's in that compound. You take it, and all of a sudden it gets in your cells, and it starts building glutathione inside your cells. And again, that's what makes all the difference for people. We have 38 patents and patent pendings. We have peer-reviewed studies, again. That's important for people in the world of health and medicine. It is today the most advanced glutathione technology that exists. People understand, okay, so glutathione is important. If you take it orally, you're pretty well wasting your money. What happens is that the stomach acids break it down. It's a fragile molecule. It's a large molecule. It doesn't get much of it, doesn't get past your stomach and some gets into the bloodstream, but very little actually gets into the cells. When you take, people are taking intravenous glutathione. In Hollywood, it's so popular because it's anti-aging, but that's expensive and it only lasts for 24 to 48 hours. There are patches that you can use. All those things will only get the glutathione into your bloodstream, not into your cells. There is absolutely nothing on this planet that will raise glutathione inside your cells like these products. And the great thing is, for those of you looking at this from a health point of view, you can change your health. And like I said, every single person on this planet. From a business point of view, this is exclusive only to Max International. We have the world rights to this, and we have the patents. So looking at this both from a health perspective and a business perspective, the potential is really unlimited. This is an array. We have 7 different products in our nutritional line. I'm not going to talk about them now. I'm going to go into the next slides and share them with you. But I want to bring your attention to the certifications that we have on the bottom. The very one, the far right, is BSCG, Banned Substance Control Group. That is the most stringent body in the world to certify products to be drug-free. Olympians and professional athletes have to have that certification, and there are over 400 substances that we are free and clear that we have received that certification. The next one to that, we have Health Canada's approval. And for those of you that don't know, these products are manufactured in the United States. Max was brilliant because from there they went into Australia and they opened there, and then they went into Canada. Why did they go to those 2 countries? Australia is the most stringent country in the world to allow something to be distributed to their citizens, and Canada is the number 2 most strict. So now that they have certification from these 2 countries, the world is your oyster. You could take these products anywhere. We don't just have Health Canada's certification that says this is safe to ingest. We have a second level of certification that says these products, what they say they do, they actually do. And it will, and I have the certifications up here if anybody would like to take a look at that. So it will actually raise your glutathione, and people can prove it through blood work. We have halal certification because as we're going into different cultures in the world, that matters to different communities. And we have NSF certification, National Sanitation Foundation. That means that our products are produced in a pharmaceutical grade facility. Every single capsule that you take has the exact same dosage. Again, there are no other nutritional supplement companies that have that level of certification. This is our flagship product. If you were going to take one product, because you will, as I said, learn of a few of them, this is the one that you would take. Javadi is the product that has the ribosine compound, and that elevates your glutathione. For those of you that know nutrition, if you look on the right side, other than the ribosine, you'll see that there's different, there's aloe extract, there's alpha-lipoic acid, there's grapeseed extract, there's the resveratrol, that's from the grape skin. That's why it's really good to drink red wine, because that helps with anti-aging. Anyway, milk thistle, all those things. Cordyceps mushrooms, they're anti-aging. And then black pepper, selenium. All those, when you do research and you do your homework, these are all the most powerful antioxidants in the entire world. And they have combined them all together, and they're all in one product. So pretty phenomenal what these do collectively and for the difference that it makes for you. The next product that we have is Infuse. This little package, this Infuse, there's a packet there, but this little package you mix with a glass of water. This has 10 calories in it. If you look at that picture, that represents a 6-foot table of food, and everything that you see in that picture, which would total to 20,000 calories, you would have to eat to get the nutritional value in this one package. And what's incredible is that over 99% of these vitamins and minerals are actually absorbed into your cell because the size of the molecules are so tiny, but also as you take it with water, it actually passes into the cell. And it's a phenomenal product. People take it, and as soon as they take it, they feel lifted. It's kind of like you have a car, and it's fine-tuned, and you're going like a Ferrari. So that's the kind of difference that you'll notice when you take it. This is ATP. This product you take with not a full glass of water. This you would take with about half a glass of water. This ATP is for energy. It's the only product in the world that is clean cellular energy. There's a lot of products out there, and we know them, and they are forced energy. They're caffeine, and they're sugar, and they're deadly. And we need to get this out to the youth. We need to get this out to students that are in university, people that work shifts. Athletes can take these products. By the way, the first 3 products I talked about, Javadi, Infuse, the vitamins and minerals, and this ATP, those 3 together, we have professional athletes and Olympians that have broken their personal best record when they're on these products. That's the kind of difference that it makes. But you will take this, you could be tired falling asleep, you'll take it, and 20 minutes later you'll just go, I'm not tired. And you will be in that zone for 4 hours, no spike, no crash. So that's the kind of difference, like I said, nurses, anybody, but phenomenal products. This is like an elite product that, again, we have no competition because this is the only product in the world that is clean and that gives you natural energy. Max 357. This product was released just over a year ago. This is Omegas, Omega 357. We came out with this product because we're supposed to have a balance of 1 omega-3 and 1 omega-6. That's when you are healthy. In North America, because we eat so much processed food and red meat, we have 1 omega-3 to 8 omega-6s. In South America, and that's where I'm now living, in Brazil, they have 1 omega-3 to 15 omega-6s. So we are way out of balance. So what this helps with is that it helps with cardiovascular health, it has people healthier, it helps with their digestive system, it helps with hair and nails. But what the main ingredient in this with the omega-3s is that it comes from codfish, and it's incredible because a lot of people are avoiding eating fish because they know it's so contaminated. Well, in the world, only 5% of our fish is what we would say organic, that is clean. Our cod that is used for this product is caught in the Norwegian waters, and it is pristine and it is clean. Anybody here ever taken a fish oil and then afterwards you're burping it back all day and you have that fishy taste? That's because that oil is rancid. You will not experience that with this. So phenomenal products, and it's made so much difference for people, like I said, in so many areas of health. MetaSwitch. This is our weight loss system, but it's not a weight loss system like anything else. Typically, weight loss systems, people lose the weight, they gain the weight, they lose the weight, and then they gain more weight, and on it goes. With this product, one of the reasons, what Max does, everything that they do is scientifically based. And so what they said was, why is it that people gain weight? People gain weight because we have a hormone called cortisol. Cortisol levels go up, metabolism goes down. So with these products, what it does is initially, it will lower your cortisol, metabolism naturally goes up, and I'm thinking like, why is it that cortisol goes up? Age, stress, hormonal changes. Anybody got any control over that? Well, guess what? Max has found a solution. So now people's metabolism is going up. But the brilliant thing, again, about Max products, your heart rate doesn't rise. So it's healthy for your heart. It's heart healthy. So you will actually raise your metabolism. It's amazing because you will lose fat. You don't lose water, and you don't lose any muscle mass. So you lose fat, and you're going to have that shape that you did 20 years ago. So phenomenal products, like I said, for keeping people healthy. And again, because it's got the ribosine technology, it'll also detoxify you and get your cells healthier. So great product for beach weather, which is coming up in a few months. This is our newest release of products. We are so excited. This is called Max Beauty. Now, Max Beauty was in, this line was in research for 2 years before we released it. It has been released in Africa, and this year it's going to be released in North America. There are 10 products to this line. When Max, again, released these products, it was, again, to be the best in the world. We are in everything that we do, we have to come out as being the best in the world. With these products, when people wear this, it is pure, it is clean, it has anti-pollution factors to it. It has anti-aging factors. It's actually healthy for your skin. It's also incredible because it's anti-heat. So a lot of times, women, when they wear the makeup, they notice that it starts to smear. And this will be, the way that it looks, it'll be pristine in the morning, and it'll be like that at night. It's also a look that doesn't look like it's caked on. It's a very fresh, clean look. And it's incredible because when people wear it, other people don't even notice that they're wearing cosmetics. But it's out of the 10 products that we have, by the way, even though it's designed initially for darker skin tones, and they did that, Max saw that there was a missing for that in the market, so they made it for darker skin tones. We will be producing more lighter shades, as I said, this year, and they'll be released. But out of the 10 products, 7 of the 10 products everyone can use. So an absolutely exquisite product line. There will be more discussion about that this weekend, and I invite you all to come and learn more about it and touch and feel. And it's really exciting to see that Max is expanding in different areas. And like I said, quality products that are incomparable to anything else that's out there. And in closing, I would just want to share something with you. I have a business partner, an associate in Vancouver. Some of you may have met Mimi when we were at the Max convention in Cancun a few weeks ago. And Mimi owns a gym on Vancouver Island. And one of her clients came in, one of her members, and she was saying, it's really too bad because, so many people are missing classes, they're sick with the flu or they've got the flu bug. And she was just saying, it's because it's flu season. And Mimi looks at her and she said, Lovey, I only thought that there were 4 seasons: winter, spring, summer, fall. I never heard of the flu season. So which one of those two ladies do you think is taking Max products and only lives in 4 seasons, and the one that isn't lives in 5? So if you want to live in 4 seasons and come and hang out and party at our 100th birthday all together, then I really encourage you to learn more about these products, try these products, share these products, because they really do make a difference.